This whole lightning bus photographer drama keeps unraveling, and every new detail just makes it clearer that this was handled in the worst way possible. A big turning point comes from user B's response in the comments, where they said something along the lines of, "So? It's not our fault. Me and Alpha won't talk with you anymore. You need to understand it all and get through it." That response is honestly baffling. It completely dismisses Lightning's side of the situation and shifts all the blame onto him, as if he's the one who caused everything to begin with. There's no attempt at discussion, no clarification, just a cold shutdown paired with "deal with it." That kind of response isn't maturity. It's avoidance. It sends the message that Lightning is expected to silently accept everything thrown at him while the others walk away feeling justified. Cutting someone off and telling them to "get through it" doesn't resolve conflict, it just proves you don't want accountability. What makes this even more unfair is what happened next. Lightning was later pressured into removing his own post that exposed user A, because it was suddenly labeled as bullying. Think about that for a second. User A allegedly tried to expose Lightning for using alt accounts to subscribe to his channel, a weak accusation to begin with, and that was treated as acceptable. But when Lightning speaks up in response, his post is the one that has to go, because it supposedly hurts user A, who is now being defended as a friend. And somewhere in the middle of all this, both user A and user B openly called Lightning a cow. That's important to point out, because once name-calling enters the situation, any claim of civil criticism immediately falls apart. That's not discussion. That's not exposing wrongdoing. That's harassment, plain and simple. User B even went as far as calling Lightning a fake friend on Roblox. And honestly, that accusation makes no sense. What did Lightning actually do to deserve that label? If anything, turning on someone publicly, dismissing their concerns, and forcing them to take down their own response sounds far more like fake friend behavior than anything Lightning was accused of. Then there's user A's behavior, which only adds to the problem. User A allegedly tried to expose Lightning for using alt accounts to subscribe to his own channel. Even if that were true, it's an incredibly weak reason to start a public callout. Using alt accounts to subscribe is dumb at worst, not harmful, not dangerous, and not worth public shaming. On top of that, user A allegedly attempted to insult Lightning using a Mandarin slur, chibai, which is widely understood to be extremely offensive. Being older than someone does not give you the right to use slurs or talk down to them. Age is not authority, and it certainly isn't permission to disrespect someone. What really seals this as a mess is the hypocrisy. The situation is claimed to be closed, yet posts stay up. Harassment is supposedly discouraged, yet name-calling is brushed aside. One side is protected as a friend, while the other is blamed, silenced, and told to move on. At this point, it's clear this stopped being about facts a long time ago. A minor allegation, allegedly using alt accounts, was blown up into public drama, while the person defending himself was forced to back down. This wasn't conflict resolution. It was selective outrage, favoritism, and poor judgment, and it turned what should have been a private issue into unnecessary public chaos.